morning. It is March 14th, Friday. And, you know, I'm a Trump supporter, but I do have a problem, and he's got a Zionist problem. They don't understand the history of Israel and the Palestinians and what's been going on. They do not know the history, because if they did, they would know that Israel has been committing genocide since October 7th against the Palestinians. They have been ethnically cleansing Gaza. It's a wreck. It's a disaster zone. It's completely leveled. And everybody's saying free Palestine. Free them from what? There's no place to free them from. So, and they went along with this. And oh my God, these, it's funny how they, how Fox labels a protester as a pro-Hamas protester or an anti-Israel protester, when it's nothing to do with that. What they're doing is they are protesting the genocide and the hypocrisy and the bullshit and the mass death of what Israel's been doing. So I vehemently oppose Trump and the MAGA movement for this, because they just don't know. Okay? They just don't know history. And they're caught up in this Zionist propaganda bullshit because they don't know history. So they believe, these poor Jews, oh my God, look at the Holocaust and all that. That does not give them the right to commit genocide against someone else. Okay? They, of all people, should know what genocide looks like. And ethnic cleansing. And it's bullshit. Makes me sick to my stomach. And I'm going to be called anti-Semite. Fuck you. These labels, it's bullshit. It's designed to do one thing. It's designed to discredit the person that's giving the message. The beginning of history of Israel and Palestine started October 7th. Give me a frickin' break. Oh my God. That was a false flag operation. There's some evidence to prove that Netanyahu knew this was going to happen. They set this up to happen as an excuse to commit genocide, just like the neocons did with 9/11, to commit genocide against Iraq and to take down that regime. And as General Wesley Clark said, that the neocons had a plan to take down 7 countries in 5 years, because the neocons and their great American century philosophy that the United States is the last superpower and we must control the world, and the United States military is their mercenary army to achieve these ends. That's what it is. And you've got Israel pushing the United States into wars for them. And everybody in the Middle East, everybody in the world, nearly have indicted Israel for genocide. And the international courts, the world, sees the reality of it. And the United States and England and Zambia, who knows? Some teeny little countries here and there that no one's ever heard of stand with the United States and Britain. It's ridiculous. It's really such a shame. Because what Doge is doing is awesome. I mean, we knew that there was money, there was a slush fund out there financing these coups and the gun running and the sex pedophile rings and the drug trafficking. There's a slush fund, and we knew that some of it was coming from USAID. And now we have the proof. Now we can shut them down. I mean, this was a neocon, lunatic, liberal insanity operation, and they had all the bases covered. They were paying news outlets to give them positive coverage. It really, oh my God! And they're defending this. The Democrats are still defending this bullshit. Oh, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. The only one thing they've got on their side, and most of them aren't even for it, is that Israel is committing genocide, and they need to be stopped. And there needed to be a two-state solution. I don't know if there ever can be one now, because they've completely leveled Gaza. And Trump wants to lock in and buy it, make it a 51st state or something. God damn. Oh, jeez. It's there's still lunatics running the asylum. But I think still MAGA and Trump are the best that we could ever hope for, the best that we got, and the best that we're going to have to live with, because they are going to do some great things, releasing the Epstein files, you know, and all the names, JFK stuff, RFK, Martin Luther King. All this stuff needs to be released. The Doge needs to be allowed into all these buildings and start looking at the books, and they're going to find fraud on a massive scale. The Treasury, the Fed, the Federal Reserve is another one. I mean, it's nuts. It's really nuts what's been going on. So I'm all for Elon Musk. And the interesting thing is that, you know, Trump has removed the electric car mandate that was put into place by the idiot savant Joe Biden and his sidekick, Camel Toe Harris. And that's going to hurt Tesla, of course. I'd love to have that mandate. But Musk knows that there's certain things that are more important than money. And one of those is the First Amendment. One of those is to save the United States. And so for that, I have to give him a pile of credit, because there's very few human beings on this planet that would do that. But Elon Musk is one of them. And I salute him with a Roman salute. Oh, the neo-Nazi thing. You know, we're supporting neo-Nazis in Ukraine. So much for standing up for being anti-Nazi. Oh, jeez. The Azov Brigade, that's part of the reason why Ukraine and Russia went to war. The neocons used neo-Nazis in Ukraine to foment dissent against the president and to overthrow him, and then get Zelensky in, and then he got threatened, and this war should have never started. It's true. But the Americans have no idea what happened. They have no idea how it started, the history of it, because they're waving the Ukraine flag. I stand with Ukraine until the last Ukraine dies. Okay? Jeez. Yeah, we support Ukraine. Fight to the death of the last Ukrainian. Isn't this wonderful? No Americans had to die. Oh my God. Yeah, let's cripple Russia by just throwing thousands and thousands of Ukrainian in the meat grinder. But that's what you've got with the neocons. That's what you've got with the Democratic Party now. They were aligned with the warmongers. So fortunately, Trump and MAGA and his cabinet know the reality of Ukraine. They know it needs to be stopped. They know that it's a giant waste. Sorry, but Trump taking credit for shutting down the Russian-German pipeline, gas pipeline, I wouldn't take credit for that. We need trade, and we're capitalists. We're apparently capitalists. So does that mean that we have the right to go in and just destroy infrastructure against our opposition, our competitors? I guess you could put it. Let Europe buy gas from Russia. What the hell? It's right there. That's one way to keep people out of war, is to allow that to go on. When you have trade and a lot of exchange, then you have less chances for war. I think that's the point. So anyway, yeah, let the tariffs do what they have to do. And it used to be called protectionism. And the United States had tariffs all through the 1800s. That's how we supported the government. We had no income tax until 1913. So I'm all for tariffs. I know it's going to hurt, but what really hurt was when all of these companies pulled out their factories and laid off hundreds of thousands of Americans and moved all their factories over to China in the 80s and the 90s. Reagan helped start that nightmare. And then they passed NAFTA, which was a death blow to Mexico. So I gotta go. It's my car rant for today. And smash the like button. Hit subscribe. I would love to get over 1,000 subscribers. I've been doing this for 7 years. I mean, obviously I'm either very unpopular, or people hate to see me ranting from my car, or they like car videos more, and that's why I've got subscribers, just because of all the car videos I do. Or I'm being shadow banned by YouTube, which could very well be happening as well. So anyway, okay, I gotta go. Take care, everybody. Have a great day.